Hello everyone! I'm back with another video, not on a Monday, not on a Friday, but in between on a Wednesday. That's right, the Sonic series. Everyone knows, or if you don't know, I am a big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog. And I do have my selection of favorite voice actors for him. So I'm going to rank the worst voice actors to the best, or my personal ranking favorites of Sonic the Hedgehog. So let's get things started and let's start ranking this shit. Let's see who the worst Sonic is and who the best of the best Sonic is. So, like I said, let's hit it, let's grab a few chili dogs, and let's go! Worst to best, Sonic English voices, let's go!
Yeah, well, I stopped to enjoy the scenery. This planet is pretty cool.
Okay, a lot of you guys are probably really pissed off with me that I picked Jason Griffith as the worst Sonic voice. And I do have quite a bit of problems with his faults. You know what? I don't actually hate him. I really like a lot of his work and etc. And where he took Sonic was actually kind of fun and interesting for a little while. But, and this is the big but, I don't know. Something about his performance kind of just doesn't mesh well for me. And I know a lot of people are pretty disappointed with that too. It just doesn't fit for me. And I don't know, maybe he just sounds like he's trying to do a half-assed copy of people that portrayed Sonic beforehand. Maybe, maybe not. I don't really know. But there's really something about this performance that I can't quite put my finger on that I really dislike. He gives Sonic more of this attitude that he was known for, especially with that 90s attitude. But then again, something about it just doesn't fit for me. To me, I think a lot of this has to go with, unfortunately, Sonic X and how 4Kids brutally butchered it. But, you know, I can't sit and blame 4Kids for this all in all. But I can sit and say that, in all honesty, it's also the show's fault itself, because if you can't edit out Chris, who is the worst part of Sonic X entirely, then that's about it. Sonic X really seems to copy the movie standpoint a lot. Sonic in the real world, let's deal with that. And that's about it. I don't really like Sonic X at all. I respect Jason Griffith, but I just don't like his voice for Sonic. And I know so many people say that he is the definitive Sonic for them because he is one of the first ones. Sonic X was their first show. Then there's the video games that came out later, and etc. But also, I cannot forgive you for Sonic OX, dude. Not Sonic OX, Sonic 06, which is just a god-awful fucking video game. Anyhow, he is just slightly in the least awesome category. He's not bad at what he does, and he does give Sonic his own spin charm. However, from here on out, the rest of the voices are great, and pretty much I'm just going to find little nitpicks about them. So let's move on.
I'm Sonic, a little ball of super energy in an extremely handsome package.
Next is Ben Schwartz from the movie. And remember what I said about Jason Griffith not giving him enough personality and yada 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 in his voice? I don't like Ben. I'm sorry to everyone that loves these movies. I really do not like Ben Schwartz in this as Sonic. And, you know, I'm sorry, maybe it's just the movie setting itself. And I know the movie's really popular. Hell, I just watched Sonic 2 for crying out loud. But, I don't know, something about his performance, a lot like Jason Griffith, I cannot put my finger on that I dislike. It's a very low ranking, but it feels like they had to get a big celebrity name from anywhere to voice Sonic at this point. It's like, oh, instead of a more talented voice actor, Let's just get a movie star, big name, slap it on there, and that's all we need. Without even trying or analyzing the character or anything like that. And that's pretty much what this is to me. It's just a way to draw in more crowds with a big name voice actor or big name actor at this point. And Ben, he does do a pretty decent job with what he's handled, but honestly, I just don't care for him at this point. I mean, he's much more interesting than, say, Jason Griffith, but I just don't feel it like, say, the other ones on this list. These are the two big complaints on the list, like I just said, and Ben is not a great Sonic. He is a good actor, or voice actor in this case, but as capturing Sonic's attitude and etc., he doesn't capture it as well for me. He tries to make Sonic more of a comedic, silly character, and that's about it. That I can understand, but then again, it's just like, it's not that great. And I'm sorry to anyone that really loves his performance here, it's just not for me. However, the rest of these guys, to me, are always going to be great Sonics, so let's move on.
You might know everything I'm going to do, but that's not going to help you, since I know everything you're going to do! Strange, isn't it? Yeah!
Oh yeah, you know the ranking is good when you've got Martin Burke from the 1996 OVA as your Sonic in this spot. Now, some people are saying, why is he so low? To a lot of people, they really like his performance as Sonic. Well, I do enjoy it, but a lot of times his voice seems to break throughout the run of this 50-minute film or OVA special, and it honestly doesn't work in some scenes. One scene, you have Sonic who sounds Irish, which Martin Burke himself is Irish. Then you have scenes where he sounds freaking, it's actually quite impressive. He sounds like a Texan, and again, he lives in Texas, so I guess that works out. But he does spout out some very memorable quotes, like, you know everything I'm going to do, but I know everything you're going to do. So that's not going to help you. It's just great, and I love this OVA special to death. In fact, if you've seen my Twitter post, I have put this as the ultimate Sonic way introduction or film to check out Sonic in its full blasting procedure. But Martin is probably the second worst part of this movie, which I have no issues with it except for Tails' voice, and that's it. But Martin has a lot of moments where he just kind of spazzes in and out through the role, and his voice kind of really breaks. But he does capture that cockiness that Sonic has. This is a new way of looking at Sonic through this OVA. Sonic is a lot more cocky here than he is in any of the other series that has come out prior. And he's kind of more of an asshole too, screaming shut up to Tails and everything. So his voice performance kind of captures that as well. Preferably, he is my second least favorite part of the OVA, and him being the main character is a big hurt piece. But however, this OVA did bring us Knuckles, and Martin does kind of give his own spin on things too. Instead of doing an imitation of someone, he's doing it his own way, and I kind of respect that. Making him a pretty awesome Sonic, but a pretty weak one too at the same time. Let's move on.
Sounds like an invitation to party.
Oh yeah, a lot of us younger kids first Sonic. Now, he's not my first Sonic, but he is one of the most memorable freaking Sonics ever. Ryan Drummond, who rocked the voice in the Sonic Adventure games, Sonic Heroes. Oh god, I freaking love him in this universe. Oh, he nails Sonic wonderfully. Holy shit, I know so many people that actually put that he is their favorite Sonic, and honestly, Ryan is up there for me too. I really love the spin he gives Sonic. He gives more of a happy medium of being comic relief and a cocky bastard at the same time. And it just freaking works. His Sonic has so much characterization put into it. And for being one of the first on the new generation consoles, such as the Sega Dreamcast and the GameCube games, he really put it all out there. I think my personal favorite performance of his has to be in Sonic Heroes. He really kind of captured Sonic perfectly. I don't know, maybe it's the delivery that he gives or the essence that he puts out, but I just love it. The dude is freaking funny as hell, and he kind of just plays off being a cocky character around the same point of it too. I just kind of get enamored in his acting when he's playing Sonic. And I was really upset when they changed his voice out, but then again, I wasn't too upset, if you know what I mean, because he's not super high on the list, but he is a happy medium Sonic for me. He just works out perfectly, and he gives Sonic a pretty good spin on things too. I love him, and I kind of wish he would have got like an animated series and etc. to himself to be able to stretch the character out further, but hey, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, easily one of the best Sonic games ever. Sonic Heroes, incredible. I love these games, and I love his performance. And yeah, I'm openly dick riding on this performance because it is just that freaking awesome. Ryan Drummond should have stayed Sonic throughout the run of the series after another certain actor didn't play him anymore. Man, he was just excellent. That's it. And let's move on to the next voice rank.
Baldy nose hair! That's the best thing I've heard all day!
Well, lately, I have played some newer Sonic games that I haven't before, and Roger Craig Smith is a fucking badass motherfucker playing Sonic. Now, remember when I talk about Sonic being comedic and funny and a badass? Well, Roger Craig Smith is able to capture everything about Sonic that I really enjoy, especially with that deeper voice of his. I just love his performance in these games that I played later on. Man, he not only makes Sonic sound cocky, but he kind of gives him more personality than the other contenders on the list did that are below him. Just something about it is very likable, and I can't really put my finger on what. I think he makes Sonic sound more relatable in my book. I don't know. I mean, the other characters on the bottom of the list, you know, they all have their own spin on Sonic. But Roger, man, he really takes the role and he just rolls it. It was actually heartbreaking to see that he got replaced later on and was no longer playing Sonic anymore. Because a lot of people really love his Sonic and consider him the definitive Sonic the Hedgehog. And I do too. I just think he's fucking fantastic. I mean, damn, you can't help but get really enticed in the role that he's doing. He himself even loves this role so much that he has on his IMDb page himself wearing a Sonic cap. I mean, shit. To a lot of people, he became Sonic to them. And to me too. I loved him in Sonic Generations. And I loved him in the other games that came out later too. Even some of the bad ones. So I've got to say, when people say that Roger Craig Smith is their Sonic, or the definitive Sonic, he's up there for me too, obviously. But to me, there is only one Sonic the Hedgehog voice that really stuck with me. And this one does show my age, so let's move on to the best.
I was built for speed and born for danger.
Yes, the best is Jaleel freaking White. I don't know what it is, his voice makes Sonic sound so cool and laid back and awesome all in one go. I mean, when I play the classic games, and especially as a kid when I played them, I would hear Jaleel Sonic talking, especially in the moments that you're supposed to interpret the story. To me, I think it was criminal that they did not give Jaleel a role in Sonic Generations to play classic Sonic, because to a lot of people, He is the definitive Sonic, and to me, he is the heart and soul of all Sonic the Hedgehog. And what makes him so interesting is the fact that he's voiced so well, but he is being played by Urkel, one of the biggest dorks in TV history. So that shows your talent right there, that you can make Sonic the Hedgehog your own by playing one of the biggest nerds in history, and Jalel is no exception. Jalel is king of the Sonic voices, to me anyway. He's able to capture that cool factor. He's got something in his voice that's really smooth sounding, and he can sound really silly and over the top, and you know you're a fucking badass if they have you come back for a fan film to voice Sonic. And it really fits really well. Oh my god. Everything about his performance just reigns perfection to me. Especially in Sonic SatAM, which he was able to play Sonic with a badass tone or overly cocky attitude, but he could play comedic when he needed to be. He could be a ladies' man. And on top of all that, he's just excellent. I mean, shit. In Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, he played Sonic in a very different way, in a comedic tone, throwing his voice around like silly and crazy, off the charts, but yet he still sounded cool in this crazy, fucked up world that they're living in. I just love it. And I kind of wish that he would have got to come back in Sonic Generations, like I said, or they should have asked him to play in the Sonic OVA special. Hell, even in shitty-ass Sonic Underground, he still rocks the role as Sonic the freaking Hedgehog. To me, there has been no other Sonic voice that could top Jalel's performance. I mean, you open it up and you read the comics and you hear Jalel's voice when you're reading the old Archie comics from the 90s. I still hear him to this day, and I think replacing him was one of the biggest mistakes the Sonic franchise has ever made. I love Sonic the freaking Hedgehog. I love the Adventures, SatAM, Sonic Underground, and even the fan film that came out that had the freaking Nostalgia Critic in it. Jalel still has it, everyone, and to me, he will always be cream of the crop, the best Sonic out there. No one will ever top him. And that's pretty much, I'm standing by the way I rank this list. And that's the end of this video. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm sorry if I slammed some of your favorite Sonics. And I hope that you guys can understand that this list mainly was ran by nostalgia for me. Anyway, is there any other voice rankings you want me to do? Maybe I could do Robotnik / Dr. Eggman next. Maybe I could do Knuckles. Tell me in the comments. Always remember, I'm listening. So, gotta juice.